sport's been such a big part of my life, and a lot of people don't understand that decision. A lot of people think it's crazy, and they think it's maybe a little bit selfish towards my family, but sport is given me so much. My dream and goal was to make it back, to ride for Great Britain, to race for, to feel what it's like to be in the start hut of a time trial again, and you know, to feel that buzz and that adrenaline, the pride that, I mean, I've never done this for money, and I've always done it to the pride to pull in a national top and for your country, and that's why I've always done it.
It was such a shame because he was in such good nick. Like, he was so strong and in such good shape, and he really would have performed at the Worlds, which was a big target for him to prove himself for Rio. And to have that taken away, you know, when you're in such good shape was devastating for all of us, really.
I remember walking into hospital on the 29th of February, fully fit, not a symptom, and I woke up on the 2nd of March, and I knew when I woke up something wasn't right. I've always woken up with like a temporary paralysis, but you could feel things. This time I woke up and I couldn't feel anything down my whole left side of my body, and I just knew, I was like, there's something not right. And then as time started to go on, I was like, oh my God, we're almost at 8 weeks and my arm's still not moving. Surgeons were like, well, it'll come back, but it'll come back in patches. That was tough, but they had a little static bike in the hospital, and I think it was only 7 days after surgery I got them to wheel me down to the gym on my wheelchair, and I sat and just pedalled this stationary bike overlooking the whole of Oxford, and that was my saving grace. I did half an hour, and again it was just because I felt like I was doing something. Yeah, waking up in that ICU this time was probably the most scared I've ever been in my life, and then to wake every morning and still having, you think you close your eyes and you wake up the next morning and think, oh, it'll move, and then you wake up and there's still no movement. You kind of think, oh my God, is this it? Is this life now? I'm going to be paralysed the rest of my life. I'm going to have people wash me for the rest of my life. Thankfully, I'm still, you know, obviously supported by the programme, so I have access to Bisham Abbey, which is the Olympic Medical Institute, sort of high performance centre. And you come in every Monday and you do a week of intensive rehabilitation. There's only a maximum of 3 athletes, so you can have intense focus. I'm doing a hypoxia session, so I sit at altitude for 20 minutes doing intermittent hypoxia to stimulate the central nervous system, to awaken everything up. And then I go into a strength and conditioning session, which is usually based around either lower body or upper body, and it's just trying to get focused on the left side to try and get strength and to fire the neural pathways, and just to see, we don't really know the extent of the damage in there, but it's just we're trying to get a paralysed limb to move, and we're trying to get a leg that was paralysed to get some strength and coordination. The hardest thing for me is usually in sport, you see progress, and we always, no matter what sport we do, we are always searching for, you know, for these gains. With what's happened right now to me, I don't see progress on a daily basis. I don't get anything back. I'll do all my sessions, and at the end of the day, all I feel is tired. Because the progress is so minute that I can't see it, and it's not until we're maybe 4 or 5 weeks down the line that I'll go, oh my God, I can do this, and I couldn't do that 5 weeks ago. So it's everything here is working. It's just about me being patient and knowing that the stuff I'm doing tomorrow will pay off in 3 or 4 months down the road.